Hi, third graders. It's Thursday and we're going to check our DMA. So let's take a look at our DMA for today. The first problems are equations that have a missing factor. So let's take a look at this equation. It tells us we have 4 groups, but we do not know how many are in each group, but our total is 32. So when we add this number 4 times, then we're going to get 32. So I'm going to go ahead and draw what I know. I know that I have 4 groups, but I do not know how many are in each group. Now, if I know my multiplication facts pretty fluently, I probably could fill this in, but we can also model it. So I'm going to start placing objects into each group until I get to 32 total objects. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you're going to hear multiples of 4 by the time you put the last one here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Probably should have made my groups a little bigger, but it's okay. So we have 6 and 2 here is making 8, 8, 8, and 8. So there are 8 objects in each group. So now we're going to look at the next equation, and our next equation is missing our factor with the groups, but we know how many we have in each group, and we're going to have a total of 36. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use like what I did with repeated subtraction. I'm going to take a group of 9 and put it into a group, and then find out how many groups I have once I get to 36. So let's do that. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a group of 9. So now I have one group of 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Notice I'm hearing multiples of 9 here every time I add another group of 9. So that's 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's 3 groups of 9. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So now I can come back and count how many groups of 9 I have. That's 2 groups of 9, 3 groups of 9, and finally 4 groups of 9. So 4 groups of 9 is going to give me 36. We can also think about using our understanding of division. If we have 36 and we're taking away groups of 9, we could use repeated subtraction. So 36 minus 9 is going to give me, if I subtract 10 and then add 1 back in, that would be 27. 27 minus 9. If I take away 10, that would be 17. Add 1 back in. That's going to be 18. Take 18, subtract 9. That's going to leave me with 9 because 9 plus 9 is 18. And finally, if I take 9 minus 9 away, and I'm just going to do that real lightly in here, I'm going to get 0. So how many times did I subtract 9? 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's my 4 groups of 9. So you can use this method, or you can use this method of using repeated subtraction. Our next equation is 2 times 4, 2 groups of 4, which is 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. What time is shown? Remember that your hour hand, the numbers on this clock are reflecting or showing your hours. Your minutes are not shown on here. You have to know that between each group of numbers on the clock, there are 5 minutes. Once you get to 6, that means you're at 30. Now, since my minute hand is past this, I'm going to come back to this idea later. But for right now, I'm going to look at my hour hand, and it's between the 4 and the 5. Now, some of you might think it's 5. It's not 5 yet. This minute hand is not to the 12. So, 4, and since my minute hand is past the 6, I know that it's past 30. So I'm not even going to go all the way around here. I just can start at 30, 35, 40, 45, and remember these are my 5-minute marks, but in between each one of those is a minute, right? Because I could go 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So I would say that this is 450, 50, because this is 50, 51 or 52. If you put 451 or 452, those are both acceptable answers. Either one. Say or there. We don't know if this is AM or PM. So we could say it's either going to be AM or PM because we don't have an event to tell us if this is AM or PM. So at 4:51, maybe to put an event to this, maybe you're asleep or getting ready to get up in the morning. Or at 4:52 PM, AM or PM, at PM, you might say, oh, well, we're getting ready to get off of work, or getting ready to start cooking dinner, or something that's going to give you an idea, okay? Let's look at our next problem. Our next problem is a subtraction problem. We have our total, and we're going to subtract part of it, and we're looking for the other part. Remember, when you take these two parts and add them back together, they should come back to the total. So I'm going to subtract off 100, which is here. That leaves me with 68. Now I'm going to take that 68 and subtract the 30, or the 3 tens. 3 tens from 60 is 30, and 8 is 38. And finally, my ones, 38 minus 4, because 100 here, 30 here, we subtracted 4, is going to be 32. 32 is my missing part. Now, if we were subtracting using the algorithm, we could also look in our ones and subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4, and we know this because 4 plus 4 is 8. 60 minus 30 is going to give me 30, and I don't have any hundreds here, so I'm just going to not put a 0 here, because we don't start numbers with 0 unless they're decimals. So we are making sure that we don't put a 0 here. We don't need it. Our next problem, it says Monica earned $20. So we have a total here, doing her chores. That's what we know. She bought a ticket. She went to the movies and bought a ticket for $9. So she bought something. And if you buy something, that means you have less than what you started with. So in this case, if you say you're subtracting, then that would be correct. And she also bought popcorn for $7. Yes, going to the movies is very expensive. So they want to know how much money is Monica going to have left. So we have our total, and we're subtracting 2 parts out of that $20. So actually, what's left is going to be the 3rd part of that $20, if you think about it. So we're going to turn our paper around here to the back, and we're going to show our work. So make sure you're showing your work. We're going to start with our $20. That's the total amount that she had to start with. We're going to take away $9, and then we're going to take away another $7. And once we do that, we're going to find what is left. So this was the ticket that we're subtracting here, and this was the popcorn. Now, I can come down here, show my work. I'm just going to move that up a little bit. I start with my $20 and subtract 9. That's what she spent on the ticket. That leaves her, remember, this isn't 10, but it's close to 10, right? So it's just 1 less than 10. So if I subtracted 10, I knew or know it would be 10. So 1 less than that I subtract would be 11. And 11 plus 9 is 20. So I can check my subtraction using addition. Now she has $11 left. And now she can take that $11 and subtract 7 more when she buys her popcorn. So again, putting yourself into her place is very important. And 11 minus 7, well, 7 plus 3 is 10. So 7 plus 4 must be 11. So she has $4 left. Now, to double check this, I could use addition. So the ticket, the popcorn, and what she has left should equal the $20 that she had total. So 9 and 7 is 16. And add 4 more to that, you get 20. So it checks out. You're checking your addition, or excuse me, your subtraction using our addition. So now we could say Monica had $4 left because if I take $7 from 20, I get, oh, sorry. So I guess I should have started with $9 first. I get $11. Then take away $7 from $11 and leaves her with 4. And now you've shown your work, and you have a number sentence to prove your work, and you've also checked it. So that is our DMA for today. We are 1 day away from our break, and so Merry Christmas, guys.